Oh, good. You're awake. The doctor gave very clear instructions, but he didn't tell me how or when you might come to. Now, you must be very curious as to where you are or what you are. And don't worry, I'm here to help you, and you're here to help me. My name is Jacqueline Skellington, though just call me Jack. And you are here to become the new Pumpkin King, just as I once was. Dr. Finkelstein was so kind to think of you as a solution to my problems. Now, right now, it's a little rough. There's not really any features, though I did take the liberty of giving you my coat, my pants, my shoes. Maybe some missing things, but we can get to those. Now, a little bit about myself. I am the Pumpkin King, but I've grown quite tired of the same old thing. Year after year, I engage the townsfolk of Halloweentown in our annual Halloween celebration. And for years, decades, centuries, millennia, I have given up my time and my life for this one night a year. And I've grown quite bored of it all. It's the same old thing, year after year, never changing, never growing. Now, some years ago, I did break away, and I stepped into the forest to clear my head, of course, but I found this magical place in the woods with many doors that led to different towns. I fell into the door for Christmastown, and I was quite excited, elated to see something so different. But alas, that lasted very shortly. I did try to make Christmas my own. Didn't quite end up the way that it was supposed to, and I did make a couple enemies, made a few friends, but I think that transgression has now passed. When I did walk into those woods, there were other doors as well. There was a door with a turkey. There was a door with a shamrock, a very brightly decorated egg. There were different things to be had, different doors for me to explore. And though the Christmas thing did not work out, that doesn't mean that I can't make anything else my own. Now, the townsfolk would never allow this. They love the Halloween celebration. And so, Dr. Finkelstein gave me this solution. He had come up with an invention. He conceived an experiment to create life where there was none. His previous experiments needed a part of him. He only has half a brain now, But this was just made out of clay, could be molded to one's whims and desires. Now, this is the first of its kind, of which he is called a golem. But while we don't know whether you'll be persuaded easily or needed to be coerced, we do know that this has worked and life has been created, and now I can mold you to be whatever I want. So, I have a plan. Now, since you don't have eyes, ears, a mouth, I couldn't expect you to respond back to me just yet. But I think we can do some work. I think we're going to have to sculpt your features, as you don't look like me right now, but I think you will. Now we have a roller, a few different knives, needlepoint, ball-shaped tool. We will use these to make you into my own likeness and make you the Pumpkin King. And I can be free to explore my ambitions, to see what I can make of Thanksgiving, of Easter. We can see what we can do. Now, I can't tell you if this will hurt or not. I do hope it doesn't, my friend, but I think we can start by, I think I can start with my bare bones. We need to make some eye sockets, some holes for the nose, and a very wide mouth. We can start by just pressing in, press, 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 pressing in, press, 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 press. I think we're getting somewhere. Need to be a little more precise, a little more detailed. Press, 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 press. I don't suppose we can use a knife. It's a little too sharp as well. But we do have this bowl bend. I think we're going to have to come in and just slightly press, press, press in, and smooth this out. Give it definition, definition, definition. Press, press, press. Oh, that's looking marvelous already. Oh, very good. Excited, aren't you? This is something all quite new to you. I think you'll quite love it in Halloweentown. Townsfolk are simple but kind. There are witches and vampires there's a very sweet ragdoll woman named Sally. And as micromanaging as he is, the mayor is also quite a good soul. I think we'll use this pusher here to just press the boundaries of the socket. Press. Let me smooth. There is just a little bit of excess clay here. Let me just chisel. Scrape that off. I think we have the eyes. The eyes look very similar in likeness. Now, for the nose, I think we can cut that out a bit. Just very gently. Cut. Just press to give that just a little bit more definition. Just right there. Let's clean it up a bit. There we are. Now for the mouth. I think we can use the knife and slice. There we are. We'll just need to clean up the grooves. Just gently furrow this back and forth. Just added a little bit more detail here. Push. Now for the crosshairs. Check. Deepen those a little. Deepen. I think that looks like a very fine representation. Very similar in likeness. Unfortunately, you're quite gray in color. Very pallid sort of color. Now, the townspeople may be simple, but they will recognize that you are not the Pumpkin King. But I think we can change that. Let me get some brushes. We can fix that. I have some ghost powder. Didn't think I would need to use this for this purpose. But I think I can pat. press it all over. Quite thickly, I think. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Press, brush, 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 brush. Okay. Press, 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 press. Can you blink now? Okay. Close your eyes for me. As much as you can. Press, 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 press. Good. You can relax them. Just pat, 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 and now I think we'll have to smooth and buff and blend and brush, 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 You're now a very white color. Bone white, one might say. Now, one more color problem. You're not quite dark enough. The eye socket, the nair, the mouth area. My face is quite defined, but fortunately, I think that can be fixed with a little marker paint. I'm just going to come in and draw color, 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 color in these areas. Color, 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 color. And just fill in the spots. Darken, 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 darken. Now the nose. Right there we are. Good. And now the mouth. Keep very still while I do this. Keep very still. Very good. Now there are a couple of spots where I need a fine tuned pen. Just fill in spots. Color in the crosshairs. Crosshair, 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 crosshair. Well, now that is a very striking likeness. I think you can very easily pass for the Pumpkin King. Now, let's see. the color right, the facial features. We have the coat, the pants, the shoes. Now I feel that I'm missing something. We're missing the tie. Here we are. There we go. Wonderful. I think you're ready. I think you're going to love being the Pumpkin King. If I weren't so ambitious and imaginative, I imagine I would be quite content with it, but there are bigger and better things calling me. Something fresher, something pleasant. But I think you'll do quite well. If you have any questions, Dr. Finkelstein will be more than happy to help. You really only have to follow the mayor's instructions. He has a plan for every year. He even has a plan for next year. And if you need any help, if you're in any trouble, just talk to Sally and she'll know what to do. She's very smart, very clever. Now, I think that you're ready. And I think that I'm ready for a new adventure. Now, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I wish you the best of luck.